First down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. To the air goes Daniels. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Come on. Back to throw. Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Down the left sideline. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, Turpin trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Get it. Hot.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Turpin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Running free at the 45. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Boy, shifts past him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And complete to Downs. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
The final shot before break. Daniels. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Browns are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. From there, let's go up to the Motor City.